Yeah, there at the center. Also, Colin Kaepernick at the center, and his attorney, Mark Geragos, joins us right now. Mark, you just heard what Adam Levine had to say about why he's doing what he's doing, wants the music to speak for itself. What did you think?
I thought it was a cop-out, actually, and I think both he and I think when Travis Scott put out the word, or his people put out the word that somehow he had had conversation with Colin and that Colin had blessed it, that was just categorically false and untrue. If you're going to, and I had mentioned before, if you're going to cross this ideological or intellectual picket line, then own it. And Adam Levine certainly isn't owning it. In fact, if anything, it's a cop-out when you start talking about, I'm not a politician, I'm just doing the music. Most of the musicians who have any kind of consciousness whatsoever understand what's going on here. And it's interesting. Yesterday would have been Jackie Robinson's 100th birthday. And here we're memorializing it, so to speak, by embracing what Eric Reed, my other client, who was the first one to take a knee with Colin, calls a plantation mentality.
What about this idea that they might honor it somehow in the performance itself?
Well, I think obviously that's the least they could do. Why don't they wear a number 7 I'm with Cap jersey or come out and kneel? I think the statement or what would have been more effective or should have been more effective is if they had done what the others had done, whether it was Beyonce or Jay-Z or Cardi B or others who just said they weren't going to be part of it. They weren't going to participate in what is obviously, remember what the underlying problem is here. Colin took a knee in a very deferential way to express what he sees as systematic oppression and racism in America. He has been blackballed because of that. He has been the victim of collusive activity by 32 owners who've decided that they'd rather side with the president, who basically called them out and used it as a political hot button rather than do the right thing. And that's basically why you see the NBA having such great success, because they're a little bit more socially conscious than the NFL, which is somewhat Neanderthal in the way they approach this.
Strong words there, Mark Geragos. Thanks very much.